Jake, have you talked to your parents about arranging a meeting between your family and mine for our wedding?
Oh, shoot. I forgot to talk to them.
You forgot? How could you forget something like that? Why didn't you talk to them?
Well, because my mom's been very busy lately.
How busy is she that you don't have a moment to talk to her about something important like this? It'll take only 2 minutes to talk to her.
Something's going on with her sisters, and she's been running back and forth for some reason. I don't see her that often, even if we live in the same house. I could have talked to her on the phone, but I wanted to talk to her in person. This is not something we want to talk about over the phone, right?
Still, we've been talking about coming up with the plan for the meeting for a while now.
I understand your frustration. I'm very sorry for that.
I mean, we wanted to schedule the meeting since last month. This month is almost over, and how could you not even bring it up to your mom?
I said I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. She's been busy and I've been busy too. You know how it is with school right now.
No, I don't understand how it is, and I don't understand any of it.
You know what? I'll talk to her real quick and get back to you. Oh, wait 1 second.
I know what this is. You don't want to marry me, do you?
No, it's not that. I'm just trying to talk to her because I want to marry you. Can't you see?
Then why have you been sitting on it for more than a month? You're usually very quick with everything but this.
Ah, Jesus, I'll call her right now and talk to her about the family meeting, okay? I'll let you know right away if she wants to do it or not. Happy?
My parents are good with the meeting. They have been waiting for Greta's response. That's why I'm urging you. Talk to her and let me know how it goes, okay?
Mom.
Hi, honey.
How are things with my aunts? Is everything okay?
Yes, darling. There's some more stuff to sort out, but it looks a lot better.
Okay, glad to hear that.
What's up, son?
I wanted to talk about arranging a meeting with Mindy's family. Why don't you tell me when you want to meet up with them? They've been waiting for your response for more than a month.
I thought I made myself clear. Why are you bringing it up again? I said I don't like her. I don't want you to marry her, so I don't need to see her or her family. What part of it didn't you understand?
Why don't you like her? You never told me why or what part of her you don't like. She's the best there is. In fact, she's out of my league. I don't understand why you don't like her.
Where does she work again?
I told you she works for Stella Rosa.
Isn't that a liquor company? Don't their employees drink all day and get drunk all the time?
What? It doesn't mean that people who work there always drink and get drunk just because they work for a wine producer. Stella Rosa is one of the biggest wine producers in the world. There are many different departments just like any other company. She has nothing to do with wine production. She's the head of the marketing department, and she got promoted not too long ago. She is very competent that she is such an important figure in the company. She has nothing to do with the wine production, but even if she does, it doesn't mean that she gets drunk all the time.
How is she different from a bartender if she works for a liquor company?
A bartender? They are two very different things, Mom. How can working for a major wine producer and working as a bartender be the same?
All the jobs related to wine or liquor are the same. Hers is not different.
Is this why you didn't want to give an answer? Just because you don't like where she works?
That's right. I don't like her job at all. There are so many different honorable jobs in the world. And why does hers have to be at a liquor company?
Is that literally the only thing you have to say about her?
Yes! I hate her job so much. I'm so embarrassed for my friends. Their daughters-in-law are attorneys, doctors, teachers, and bankers. And mine works for a liquor company. They'll laugh at me if my daughter-in-law happens to be a bartender. I don't deserve that. Neither do you. I raised you to be an extraordinary human being, and a bartender is never good enough for you. Do you hear me?
I think she's not a bartender. She works for one of the biggest wine producers in the world. How many times do I need to tell you that?
I don't care if it's one of the biggest in the world or whatever. Do you believe she would work for such a company if she were a normal person? Not to mention she is a girl. I can tell she was not a faithful student when she was in school back in the day. I'm sure she didn't study hard enough, so working for a liquor company was the best option for her.
She works for the marketing department, which means she can work for any other company because marketing is needed regardless of the industry. She could work for a financial institution or a food manufacturer.
Then why can't she change her job?
Because wine is her specialty. She's been working as a wine marketing specialist for years and she's an expert.
Hear yourself, son. That's so shameful that her specialty is liquor. I can't believe you're trying to marry a lousy girl like her when you can marry someone else who is much better than her. You're an attorney! You can date your fellow attorney or something.
Mom, I just started law school. I'm not an attorney yet.
You're going to be an attorney one day, right? It's safe to say you're an attorney.
I don't think so. She's the one who holds a professional job. She's an expert in liquor. She knows everything and anything about it.
Of course she is! A bartender should know all kinds of liquor better than anyone in the world.
Mom, I said that's not what she does. She works in an office, for crying out loud.
I won't approve of this marriage unless she changes her job. Do you understand?
She can change her job after we get married. How does that sound?
Is she even capable of changing her job? What else can she do when she's only a bartender? I want my daughter-in-law to have a professional job like you. I'm sure that's not an option because she doesn't seem to be smart enough to be an attorney. I honestly don't care what her new job is. I'll just be happy as long as it is not related to liquor or wine. Can you promise me she will change her job after she is married?
Definitely. I'll talk to Mindy about having a new job after we get married. I'm sure she'll agree with me.
Of course. She should listen to you if she wants to marry an attorney. Darling, are you sure you want to marry her when I say I don't like her? I'm letting you marry her and agreeing to meet her parents only because you want to marry her so much. But I don't like any of it. I don't understand why you're pushing so hard to be with her. You might not know it, but I know you deserve more than a bartender.
Mom, you know very well that I can't live without her. She is the love of my life, and she's the one that I've been waiting for my whole life. I hope you understand.
Oh, you moron! I thought I raised a smart cookie, but it turned out that you're just a moron. Okay, fine. Arrange the date for the meeting between her family and us for your wedding. I'm available 2 weeks later.
Aw, yay. Thanks so much, Mom. I am so excited right now.
I need to see Mindy before I meet her family, though.
Why do you need to see Mindy? You can see her at the meeting. It's only 2 weeks away.
I'm saying I need to see her sooner than later. Let her know immediately.
Yes, ma'am. Mindy, my honey.
Hi, honey. Did you talk to your mom? How did it go?
Yes, I did. She said she's available on Saturday 2 weeks from now. Please let your family know.
Is that true? I'm so excited. Thank you, honey, for talking to your mom. I knew things would turn out very well. Why did you have to put it aside for so long?
Oh, there was something I needed to take care of. I'm sorry.
What? What do you mean?
No, it's nothing. You'll know when the time comes. I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
What is it? You make me wonder.
By the way, my mom wants to see you before she meets up with your family. Are you up for it?
Before the meeting?
Yes, you haven't met my mom yet. It sounds like a good chance for you to meet my mom before the official family meeting.
That's because she kept pushing it. She always said she was busy.
Oh, was that what happened? Oh, I forgot.
What's up with you today? You're so awkward. If there's something you need to tell me, please go ahead. Did I do something wrong? Did your mom say something about me?
I think we can stop talking about it. Anyway, she wants to see you before she meets your family. She probably wants to know more about you. Since you two will become close soon, I don't think it's the worst idea in the world to meet each other in advance.
I agree with you. I would love to see her before the meeting.
Honey, where are you? Are you on your way? How much longer?
Bye, honey. I'm on my way to your place after stopping by somewhere for a second.
Where did you have to stop by?
Oh, I wanted to get something for your mom. It's my first time seeing her, and I want to bring her something.
Do you mean like a gift? Did you get her a gift?
That's right. I hope she likes it.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. She would love you as you are. I love you, and she loves me, so she would love you too.
I wish that's true.
So, what did you get for her?
Nope. I'm not going to tell you.
Why not? I'm dying to know. Aw, please tell me what you got for her.
Nope, I'll tell you later. Jake, I'm almost here. It says I'm 2 minutes away.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Hello. This is Mindy's phone, right? Oh, hello, Greta. I'm so sorry I missed your call. I wasn't able to answer your call because I was at work. Oh, you're at work. Yes, ma'am. How did you sleep last night? I was going to call you, actually. It was such a pleasure meeting you yesterday. I wanted to meet you for a long time, and I was so happy to finally meet you. Hope you like to finally meet me, too. Was it a pleasure for you to meet me? Yes, it was. It was very unpleasant and uncomfortable for me, but I guess you didn't notice that. I'm sorry? May I ask why it was unpleasant and uncomfortable? We can stop talking about it. It won't change anything, even if we talk about it. That's not true, Greta. Please tell me what's going on. Okay. I'm telling you because you're telling me to tell you. You got me a bottle of wine yesterday, right? Yes, that's right. I wanted to express my gratitude with a bottle of wine. That was the finest one I could get. Did you not like the wine by any chance? I could get you another one if that's the case. If you could tell me your preference, it would be helpful for me to decide which one to get. Do you think I'm talking to you because I didn't like the wine? Well, is there some other problem? It's not about which wine you got for me. It's about that you got me a bottle of wine in the first place. Are you showing off that you're a bartender? I beg your pardon? I'm not a bartender. What kind of misbehaving girl gets a bottle of wine for her future mother-in-law? Do you think that's normal? It's pretty common to give a bottle of wine as a gift nowadays. No. Although it's the 21st century, giving a bottle of wine as a gift seems to be quite audacious. Why did it have to be a bottle of wine? There were so many normal gifts like a fruit basket or flower bouquet. I don't drink wine or any other liquor because I'm not a drunkard like someone I know. A drunkard? Are you calling me a drunkard? You know what? Forget I said that. You said you're at work now. You must be drinking then, and you shouldn't be in your right mind. I can't talk to a drunk. A drunk? I'm not a drunk. Why would I drink when I'm at work? I know all about it. But please, go ahead and keep pretending you don't know what I'm talking about. Greta, please explain to me what that means. I don't understand a single word you're saying. Forget it! I'll just give you a piece of advice. You shouldn't give liquor as a gift when you meet older people. Please tell me what was wrong with giving a bottle of wine as a gift. I'm saying you shouldn't show off that you're a bartender. No one would like that. Anyway, hope you understood, and I'm done speaking to you. Jake, what did you tell your mom about my job? Did you tell her I'm a bartender?
What?
I'm asking you. Did you tell her I'm a bartender?
What bartender? Why are you a bartender?
Then why in the world does she accuse me of being a bartender and tell me not to show off about it?
Did she say that?
Yes, she did. She was so upset that I got her a bottle of wine yesterday. She told me not to show off about being a bartender. I don't understand what she's talking about.
Oh, that's strange. Why would she say something like that?
I told her I was at work and she accused me of being drunk. Why would she say something like that? Does she misunderstand my job? What did you tell her?
I told her that you work for a wine producer. She's so old school thinking you're a bartender just because you work for a wine producer. She's a stereotypical old lady who thinks a wine producer is the same as a bartender.
What? You already knew and didn't do anything about it?
I explained to her that you work for Stella Rosa, one of the world's renowned wine producers, and it's just like any other company. That it's not different from a food manufacturer or cell phone.
Then why is she so upset?
I told her there are many other jobs within the company and you work on the administrative side, but still she didn't believe that. A wine producer is too difficult for her, so she's just saying a bar. You don't have to pay attention to her.
The way she spoke to me was not like that at all. She specifically called me a bartender and drunkard.
I'm sure she didn't mean that.
Are you sure? You should tell me the truth if there's anything. I need to know what's going on.
I assure you, Mom is just calling your company a bar to make it easy. I'm sure she doesn't mean whatever she said.
It's good if that's the case, but she treated me as if I were a bartender. I was so shocked.
Not a chance.
You could talk to her again and clarify with her that I don't work for a bar but a wine producer. She might be even more shocked if she finds out my mom runs Total Wine.
No worries, I'll talk to her.
Okay then. I'll trust you if you say it's a misunderstanding. Please talk to your mom for me.
Of course, darling. Don't stress too much and let's focus on the meeting. It's happening only 2 weeks after. Who's coming again?
It's just my parents and myself.
Got it. For me, my parents, my brother, his wife, and myself. A total of 5 people. Where should we meet though? I think we should make a reservation in advance. Dinner time on Saturdays is always busy at any restaurant, so to avoid jumping from one place to another to get a seat, we should decide on which restaurant we should go to and make a reservation.
Is there a particular food that your parents like?
They like steak.
My parents do. Okay, steak it is. I went to the steak place last month for my department dinner, and it was very good. It was a good atmosphere to talk, and the food was great as well. It's located on the other side of the town, about 20 minutes drive. What do you think?
It sounds perfect. Can you make a reservation for me?
Will do.
Thank you so much, Mindy. Oh, it is driving me crazy. Hey, Jake, what's going on? What's driving you crazy? No, it's about Mom and Mindy. I'm stuck in the middle and I don't know what to do. I'm so stressed right now. What about them? I thought your wedding planning was going well. I thought so too, until Mom refused to see Mindy or Mindy's family just because of her job. Her job? Wait, doesn't she work for Stella Rosa? That's right, she's in the head of the marketing department. That's amazing. You know, I applied for Stella Rosa and got to an interview, but didn't end up getting a job. You're a lucky guy that your soon-to-be wife works for a prestigious company like Stella Rosa. Exactly, that's what I thought. I'm just a student, but she's the head of the department of the world-renowned wine producer. But the thing is, my mom thinks Stella Rosa is some kind of bar or pub on the street. She calls it a bar and Mindy is a bartender. She thinks everyone at Stella Rosa, or any kind of liquor-related company, drinks all day while at work. That doesn't make any sense. How can a wine producer and a bar be the same? I know. I explained to her a million times that Stella Rosa is not a bar and Mindy is not a bartender. But I don't think she's listening to me. She even demanded I tell Mindy to change her job. So I told her that I would ask her to do so after we got married. But Mindy is already upset that my mom thinks her company is a bar and she's a bartender. I don't know what to do when I'm stuck in the middle between them. I'm so sorry to say this, but your mom is absurd. Mindy can't change her job overnight just because your mother-in-law doesn't like it. She's been building a career and she reached the position of the head of the department. I don't think she'll accept that. Yeah, that's right. She got promoted recently and she was so happy about it. Did you talk to her about it? No, I didn't. How could I tell her that my mom hates her job so she should change it? She would be very upset if she knew what was going on. I think this is about your mom, not about Mindy. I agree. I told my mom that I'll tell her to change her job just to get her to meet Mindy and her family, but I don't think I can ever bring it up. You should do this right before you get married. You'll suffer in between them if you don't take care of this in advance. Yeah, I should just wait until the meeting and tell her. Thanks for listening to me, Matt. Sure thing. Good luck.
Darling, where does the meeting take place again?
Here it is, Mom.
Thank you, Mindy. I'm on my way, and it'll take about 45 minutes. I'll be there by 4 p.m. I'm nervous that we're having a meeting with your fiancé's family to discuss the wedding.
Why are you nervous? You don't have to be, Mom. You have done one already for James.
I know, but it feels different. Maybe because James is my nephew, and you're my only daughter. What if I make a mistake? What if I say something I shouldn't say? I'm worried about a million different things because I'm so nervous.
Mom, please calm down. There's nothing to be worried about. I met her a few days ago and she was nice. And you're not going to make any mistakes. It's not even a wedding. It's just a meeting. You can relax.
You should know what I'm talking about when you get married and have a daughter. Oh, by the way, Dad will be running a little bit late because of some complications at work.
Oh, I wish it's nothing serious. Do you know how late he will be?
He said he's running a little bit late, so I assume 30 minutes or so.
It could have been better if he was able to make it on time.
Please understand. You know how busy his work is. Complications happen all the time.
Okay. Fortunately, Greta is running a little bit late too, so it should be okay. How about your store? Is anybody taking care of it for you?
Yup. I asked one of my employees to watch just for a couple of hours.
Is that so? That's perfect. I'll be seated now and wait for you inside. Drive safely. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon, darling. Hey!
Hello again.
Why didn't you tell me about that?
About what?
That your mom works at a bar, too!
A bar? Oh, you must be talking about Total Wines. That's not a bar.
I don't care if it's Total Wines or whatever. It's a bar since it's selling liquor.
You're right that it sells liquor, but it's not a bar, Greta. It's just like a grocery store, but it's exclusively selling liquor.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe both your mom and you are bartenders.
Greta, you're crossing a line. You should watch what you're saying. What do you mean both my mom and I am bartenders?
What? Am I wrong? Is that all your family can do? Selling liquor?
For the record, my mom doesn't run a bar, and I don't work for a bar either. I work for a company that happens to specialize in wine producing. I'm just a normal salaried employee.
Ha! Doesn't a wine producer sell wine after all? How is it that different from a bar? It seems the same to me in terms of selling liquor.
That makes no sense at all. You're utterly unbelievable.
What did you say? Did you say I'm unbelievable?
Yes, I did. I'm saying a wine producer is just like any other company. And Total Wines is just like any other grocery store specializing in liquor.
You make me repeat myself. You're selling liquor one way or the other. How dare you try to give me a lecture when I'm much older than you? You're so rude.
That's because you're insisting on something that doesn't make any sense at all. Ask your neighbors or friends what they tell you when you call a wine producer a bar. What do you think they'll say? They'll point their fingers at you for being ignorant.
What did you say? How dare you? Are you saying I'm wrong?
Of course you are. This is the 21st century! Do you call everyone who works for liquor-related companies bartenders? Is that your logic? What about Miller? Do you even know what it is? Miller is one of the best beer producers in the world. Do you call it a bar too? What about the founder and CEO of Miller? Are they bartenders as well because they brew and sell beer? Is that what you're saying?
What the hell is wrong with you? Trying to give me a lecture. I didn't like you to begin with. The only reason why I agreed to the meeting was because my son wanted me to meet you and your family so badly. I decided to meet your family for my son, but look how things turned out. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? The mother and daughter's legacy of bartenders.
Greta, watch your mouth.
My son is an attorney. He can marry an attorney or even a doctor. Basically anyone else but a bartender. I don't know what he saw in you, but he said he loves you. So I wanted to support him as much as I could. But as long as I know even your mom is a bartender, not just you, I don't approve of this marriage. How dare you try to ruin my family when we don't know where you came from?
What do you mean where I came from? I came from a perfectly normal, healthy family and was raised by two dedicated human beings. How dare you insult my family like that? Besides, your son barely got into law school. He has years ahead of him to be an attorney. You're dreaming, aren't you? You don't even know if he will make it to the attorney yet.
Do you think he's beneath you just because he's a student when you're merely a bartender?
To be clear, I graduated from a 4-year college with honors and I got a job at a normal company. It's your problem if you think a wine producer is a bar and its employees are bartenders. If you want to believe I'm a bartender, go ahead. I don't care what you think of me anyway. Tell your son we're over.
What a rude wench! Jake, look at this. Look at how she's talking to me. She is crazy!
Wait, what the hell is this?
What do you think it is? You can see it yourself. She is such a brat who is looking down on you. Who does she think she is? How can she look down on an attorney when she's merely a bartender?
Mom! Are you insane? Have you gone mad?
What did you say? Did you just ask me if I'm insane?
Yes, I did. Why would you say something like this? Why did you say such things before talking to me first?
I thought she was going to ruin your life.
You are the one who is ruining my life. You make me go crazy. You're such a pain in the butt.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Matt, my mom has finally lost it. What do you mean? She called Mindy and her mom bartenders to Mindy's face. Mindy is very upset. Gosh, how did you let that happen? You said your parents met Mindy's parents, right? Yeah, that's right. We had a meeting together. It could have gone better, but it was okay. But the thing is, Mindy's dad owns a humongous brewery, and it's ranked in the top 5 in the country. I was gonna get it when he passes away. You're ambitious, aren't you? Does your mom know about this? Oh, she should. Her dad said that he owns a brewery during the meeting. Then why did she say such a thing to Mindy's face? That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea why she did that. She just ruined it. What about your school? Is that why you quit? Yeah, I wanted to focus on Mindy and the brewery. She never told me her dad owns a brewery, but I found out somehow. I happened to listen to her when she was talking on the phone with her dad. So she doesn't know that you know about it? I don't think so, and I don't want her to know. What if she thinks I'm trying to marry her only because of the brewery? Are you? Not entirely. I love her too. I love her and her dad's brewery. You're crazy. I need to apologize to Mindy to turn things back to where it was, but I don't know how I can do that. You should apologize profusely. It doesn't seem to be easy, but who knows? You should at least try. Thanks, man. Let me talk to her. Honey,
What?
I heard from my mom what happened.
So what? What are you trying to say?
We're not gonna call off our engagement like this, right?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to have a mother-in-law like your mom. She's so stupid and rude.
Honey, you can't do this to me.
You knew about it all along, didn't you? You knew she called me a bartender.
I told her so many times that you're not a bartender. She kept insisting.
That's unbelievable. How could you not tell me about it if you knew about it already? You could have given me a heads up.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I thought you didn't have to know if I could talk to my mom.
Look how your talking went. Pretty unsuccessful, right? She kept calling me a bartender and even insulted my mom. If I knew what was going on, I would have avoided my mom being called a bartender by your mom. How dare she call my mom a bartender as if she was running a bar? That was absolutely horrible.
I sincerely apologize for what she said. I can fix it.
No, you don't need to fix anything because I'm not going to proceed with this wedding. You and I are done. Let your mom know. She must be very happy about it that her son is not marrying a bartender.
No way. I'll make sure to talk to my mom. She'll listen to me this time.
Why would she listen to you when she has not all along? You can't turn back time and her words were spoken already.
Oh, please, honey. I beg you, please, don't leave me. You're the love of my life, and I'm dying to marry you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Too bad, because I don't want to marry you anymore. I'm done talking to you.
Why the hell did you have to mess everything up?
What did I do?
Mindy broke up with me. My engagement is called off, and you're responsible for it. What are you gonna do now?
That's amazing. You were too good for her. She should marry another bartender. That's who she is.
Why do you keep saying I'm too good for her? What have I got?
Do you think a bartender deserves an attorney like my son? That's ridiculous. Forget about her and move on. Do you want me to introduce some of my friends' daughters? They have prestigious occupations like teachers and attorneys. I actually don't care if they don't have a job because that's better than being a bartender.
I told you so many times already that I'm not an attorney. I was just a law school student. What was so amazing about being a student?
Being a student is much better than being a bartender. Besides, a girl shouldn't have a liquor-related job. That's humiliating.
Why do you keep calling her a bartender?
Because she is. She's selling liquor, and that's the definition of a bartender. Look what her mom does. She's selling liquor, too. This is why people say an apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You know what? I quit school last month. I barely got into school and I didn't follow any of the classes. It was you who wanted me to be an attorney, not me. I didn't have any interest in becoming an attorney, so I quit. What am I now? Nothing. I'm just a guy twiddling his thumbs at home all day.
What the hell were you thinking? Why did you quit law school? You're in your 30s already. What else can you do?
I was gonna marry a girl who makes a lot of money at a world-renowned wine producer and never leave her side. But that's not gonna work out thanks to you.
What if she makes a lot of money? She comes from a low family.
Do you have any idea what her parents do? Do you know what you're talking about?
What do they do, huh? Her dad smelled like liquor when we met the other day. I'm sure he's nobody. Maybe a drunkard just like his wife and daughter.
Where were you when he said what he did? He said he runs a brewery. He said his great-grandfather used to run a brewery, and it was one that was passed down from generation to another. His brewery has been going on for almost a century.
What the hell is a brewery?
Wow, you don't know what a brewery is and you still manage to mess everything up?
What is a brewery? Is it liquor making or something? What's all this?
This is the brewery I was talking about. This entire thing is owned by Mindy's dad. Do you have any idea how much this thing is worth? Do you know how big this is?
Oh, no.
His brewery is easily worth more than millions of dollars, and it ranks in the top 5 in the country. Why the hell did you have to meddle and ruin everything? I just lost the greatest opportunity of my life because of you. What have I got? I don't have a stable job, a bright future, or money. I planned to marry Mindy and learn how the brewery worked. I was gonna work for the brewery and ask her dad to pass it on to me when he retires. Mindy is the only child, and it was a no-brainer that he would hand it to me when the time came.
You're such an idiot! Why didn't you tell me about it already?
Her dad told you he ran a brewery. You should have asked me if you didn't know what it was. You didn't pay attention to any of it during the meeting because you didn't like them thinking they were bartenders, didn't you?
What did I do? I had no idea what a brewery was.
You are making me crazy.
We can't waste any more seconds arguing with each other. Let's go talk to Mindy. I'll be on my knees.
Do you think getting on your knees will get her back?
You have to make it work whatsoever. You should at least try. Let's get moving, son. Mindy, darling.
Honey.
What's going on? What made both of you text me?
I am so sorry for what happened, honey. Can you forgive me, please?
Darling, I was ignorant because I wasn't educated well enough. I ask for your forgiveness. I am so sorry. Can you please forgive me?
Why are you doing this to me now?
There is no such thing as a reason. It's because I love you so much.
You love me so much? You're funny.
It's all because of me. I'm the reason why things got this far. Please blame me if there's anything. My son has nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with what? The part where you insulted my family for running a bar and being bartenders when they were obviously not true?
I'm so sorry that happened. My son has done nothing wrong.
No, he has done everything wrong. Jake, you decided to ignore when you knew what your mom was thinking. You were afraid I would break off our engagement if I knew about it.
That's because I didn't want to argue with you. What good can come out of arguing?
As if. You tried to ignore your mom and marry me for my dad's brewery. Am I wrong?
How? How did you know that?
Do you think I didn't know about it? What a fool. I took a hint when you knew my dad had a brewery when I never told you my dad's occupation. I thought you would tell me about it, so I waited. But it's too obvious now.
Mindy, please don't do this to him. Can you please make up with him? I sincerely apologize for what I did.
No thanks. Do you think I went nuts? I never want to be your family since I know what kind of person you are. Why do you seem so intimidated? You weren't shy when you poured insulting words about my mom and me.
That was because I didn't know what I was talking about.
Then you should have stayed quiet. You should have asked Jake at least.
I'm so sorry, honey. Everything is my fault, but let's not break off our engagement, please. I beg you.
Go away. You are such a parasite. How dare you think of getting through my family and sucking the blood out? I am not going to let you do that. The brewery is made with my dad's and ancestors' sweat and blood. I can't forgive you for trying to take it for granted.
Mindy.
Stop calling my name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I want to be clear that I don't want to proceed with this wedding. I'm not going to marry you, and our engagement is officially called off. I hope you meet someone with a better occupation and live happily ever after.
My life is over because of you.
Why is she so unforgiving? She should be generous and accept the apology if an old lady begs to be forgiven. Hey, there are many rich girls who are willing to marry you. Forget about her.
And yet you still don't get it. I'm left with nothing. No school, no career, and no money.
Everything I did was for you!
I'm done talking to you. Please, don't look for me.
After what happened, of course I broke off the engagement with my fiancé. He came to see me for several days after that day, crying and causing a scene, saying he had made a mistake. In the end, the situation was resolved only after the police were called. Honestly, no matter how much I think about it, I still don't understand how she called a wine producer a bar and a wine producer employee a bartender. No one has ever done that. I should probably thank my ancestors who saved me from misery by letting me know about this before I get married. I can't imagine how my life would have turned out if I married him. I should have ended things with him when I found out that he knew about my dad's brewery business. I knew what he was up to, but I guess I was blinded by love. I'm grateful for my parents who raised me to be knowledgeable in liquor and ultimately helped me to get into a wine producer. I'm eager to learn more about different kinds of liquor, so I will be able to carry my family's brewery one day. My ancestors and parents dedicated themselves to the brewery for almost a century, and that's how it became what it is today. I want to follow in their footsteps and keep it as honorable as it is now. Calling off an engagement with him was the best decision I have ever had in my life. I'll focus on my work for now and get ready to transition into the family business when the time comes. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.
Laura, I heard that your husband is a pathetic part-time worker. He doesn't even work a full-time job. What does he even do? I bet he's a garbage man or something ridiculous. It's just so gross to even imagine what he does for a living. I don't ever want him anywhere near me.
Natalie, what is with you all of a sudden? That's really rude. My husband works hard like everyone else. Even if he was to be collecting garbage, I think that it's a job that deserves the same amount of respect as any other job.
Respecting a garbage collector? Those words don't belong in the same sentence. And by the way, speaking of things which are gross, I can't believe that you decided to send your daughter to Pearl High School either. That's a very high-class private school. Only children with successful and respectable parents like me should be sending their children there. What made you think it would be okay for your daughter to go there?
Well, we didn't think that she would actually get accepted into the school, actually. So it was a nice surprise for us. Oh, by the way, thank you for inviting me to the lunch gathering today. I'm glad I got to meet the other moms. It was great to meet everyone.
I wasn't the one that invited you. It was Tina. I was wondering who she had invited. I never imagined she would invite a poverty-stricken rat like you to our lunch, though. You totally ruined the lunch for me. Everything tasted so bad because of you.
Wow. Well, listen, Natalie. I might not be as well off as you, but I think that's really harsh.
I can't believe I had to sit next to you the entire time, either. I really hope that I haven't caught some kind of disease from you. My throat's been a little itchy since a couple of hours ago, actually. What are you gonna do about it?
I really don't think that's my fault or my problem. You should stop blaming me for everything.
It's 100% your fault. You better pay for the medicine and everything else if I end up in hospital, you know. What were you even wearing today? I've never seen that brand of clothes before. And that crappy, shabby watch you were wearing. What the hell was that?
Oh, and that's probably because it's not a famous brand at all. I purchased most of my clothes from thrift stores, so they're from minor brands.
You've got to be kidding me. You shop at thrift stores? You really are so gross. I almost thought you were a homeless person when I first saw you. Look, the students and parents that choose to go to Pearl High School have a very high standard to upkeep. You and your friends definitely do not meet those standards. I can't believe that my daughter is in the same class as your daughter.
Well, I actually hope that they get along well. Anyway, the lunch today was really amazing. Do you guys always eat at nice and fancy places like that?
Did you just say fancy? The place we ate at today is just a normal, random place. It's really nothing special. So for you to call that fancy, well, you really are poor.
The bill came out to $80 each, though. You're saying that's nothing special? Then it looks like I won't be able to attend many lunch gatherings then.
Why are you assuming that you're going to be invited again?
I was hoping that we could get along seeing as our children are in the same class.
Keep on dreaming, you loser! I've already decided that I can only be friends with people who are rich and glamorous like me. My reputation would cry in pain if I became friends with a poor piece of scum like you.
Would you please stop calling me names? My husband works a great job and earns enough for us. We have absolutely no problem making a living.
A family earning an average salary should be nowhere near Pearl High. Go and take your child to one of those dirty public schools. That's where people like you deserve to be. Like I said, Pearl High is one of the most prestigious private schools in the area. Is your family even able to make the donations and tuition fees?
Yes, we're fine. And donating money isn't mandatory, right?
OMG. Are you serious? It's like an unwritten rule. All the parents donate money so our children can receive the best education. Every parent donates to the school.
But I read that the minimum donation is like $1,000. That's a pretty substantial amount of money. I really don't think we can spare that kind of money right now.
$1,000 should be nothing. Me and my husband donate up to $10,000 every year. Without fail. I expect you to contribute as well if you're really planning on letting your daughter go to that school.
$10,000? That is just stupid. I really can't imagine donating that much money. You and your husband are just on another level.
Most of the families donate as much as we do.
Your husband must be really successful to be able to donate that much.
Of course he's successful. That's the main reason why I married him. Anyway, I expect the same amount of donations from you as the rest of us. Is that clear?
I really don't think we can match you, but I will discuss this with my husband and see what he says. I think we can donate a bit if we start cutting down our living expenses.
One more thing. I don't want you talking to me in public anymore. Even if I see you at the school campus, I'm going to ignore you. I want you to do the same. I really don't want to be associated with you at all. It would totally ruin my reputation if people think that I'm friends with you.
Oh, wow. But, Natalie, I was hoping to get along with you.
Not in a million years! Don't you dare even come close to me! Is that clear?
Okay, got it. I'll make sure to leave you alone. Hi, my name is Laura. I am 45 years old and I'm a housewife. My daughter Tara was recently accepted into Pearl High School, a very famous and prestigious high school in the area. The rest of the families that send their children there are very successful and rich. A lot of the parents are business execs or CEOs and whatnot. But my husband is just your average employee that makes an average salary. But we're fine with that. We decided to send Tara to this school because of an important reason that I can't discuss right now, but you'll find out later. Unfortunately, Natalie, our neighbor, hasn't been very welcoming and she keeps on attacking me, as you just saw. She told me not to go near her, and yet she comes to me to insult me and my family. She's a weird one. I'm usually very calm and easygoing, but I completely lost it after she did something horrendous to me.
Hey, you street rat! I have a job for you to do.
Oh, hey, Natalie. I told you that I don't like being called names like that. What do you want?
I'll let you be the one to organize our next lunch gathering. Your job is to host a lunch party for 35 people.
I thought you told me that you had no intention of inviting me ever again. Are you sure that you're okay with me organizing this?
I never said that I would invite you. I just want you to organize it. It's Molly's birthday next week. I want you to find a luxurious restaurant where we can celebrate. I also want you to pick out a gift for her. You need to make sure that everyone's satisfied with everything because they all think I'm the one organizing the party.
I barely even know her. I don't think I've seen her in person either. So I prefer not to take on such a huge responsibility for someone I've never met. As you probably know, I'm not used to eating at expensive restaurants like you anyway.
No need to worry. You'll recognize her. Her face looks like a frog and she's very overweight. You'll know it's her as soon as you see her. I don't really like her that much, but she's one of our mom friends, so we need to celebrate. That's why I want you to plan this whole thing. We all have a budget of $150 each for the lunch. We'll also be chipping in $100 each for her gift. 35 of us should make it $3,500, right?
$3,500 for a birthday gift? Are you really sure?
I want to make a good impression on her. Her husband is a very successful man, so I'd like to get close to them.
I'm sorry, but I can't plan this for you guys. It's too much of a responsibility for me. Natalie? Hello? Why aren't you replying to me anymore? Natalie! Oh, what should I even do? Hello?
Laura, what the hell was that pathetic birthday lunch? Everyone was saying how lame and disappointing it was. You managed to completely ruin my reputation. Most importantly, everyone thought I was the one who planned that mess.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Was it really that bad? I spent a lot of time researching and organizing it. I thought that it actually went pretty well. What was so disappointing about it?
First of all, the bill for the lunch only came out to $60 each. That's so cheap. It's not like we're broke college students. What were you thinking?
I think that $60 for lunch is very expensive. Well, at least for most people.
I told you the budget was $150. Are you dumb? How did you manage to ignore the one request I made?
You said up to $150. I thought I did everyone a favor by saving some money. The restaurant that I chose had very good reviews, and I thought the food tasted really good.
That huge frog disrespected me in front of everyone. She mocked me and asked me if I was broke and trying to save money. This is all your fault. Everyone thinks I'm a stingy cheapskate now.
A cheapskate for spending $60 on lunch? Do you guys eat a bar of gold for lunch every day or something?
The birthday gift was even more pathetic. I have no idea why I even asked you to organize this. I should have known that you were completely hopeless and useless.
Was there something wrong with the gift as well?
I thought I would pass out from the embarrassment.
I really tried my best to find something that was a well-known brand.
And you thought a Louis Vuitton bag was it, did you? How could you? That cow started laughing and asked me if it was a gift for her high school daughter. Not her.
I really tried my best to find something fitting for a $3,500 budget. It's just that I'm not very used to buying high-end things.
She only wears things from Hermes or Chloe or Bottega. Those are the kind of brands that would have made her happy.
Well, you should have told me that in the first place.
I didn't think that you were this useless. Everyone knows to get Molly something from Hermes at least. You're a sewage rat that can't even think for yourself. I've had enough of you now.
Well, I'm really sorry that I couldn't live up to your expectations.
Do you not realize that I can make your daughter's life at school absolute hell?
Wait, no. This has nothing to do with our children. Please don't get my daughter involved in this.
Actually, this is a very important lesson for both of our children.
Please don't go through with whatever you're thinking of doing.
Like I'm gonna listen to what you say. Do you not realize why we make such a huge donation to the school every year? It's so that the school staff and teachers listen to whatever we request.
I'm really sorry for upsetting you. Please just leave my daughter alone.
I did you a huge favor by giving you an opportunity to organize a lunch. You completely ruined it. Now your daughter will pay the price for your mistakes.
Please. She's really enjoying life at school right now.
This is your fault for allowing her to apply here in the first place. A poverty-stricken family has no place at our school.
Please just keep this problem between us adults. If you do anything to ruin my daughter's life, I'm not going to forgive you either.
You don't have the power to do anything. I couldn't care less about your empty threats. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fine. Then don't say I didn't warn you, Natalie.
I'm gonna make sure your daughter never wants to come to school again. You better keep in mind that this is all your fault.
You really crossed a line this time, Natalie.
Hi, Laura. What are you talking about?
You made sure that we didn't get all the important documents from the school, didn't you? You did that intentionally.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Your idiot daughter must have forgotten to hand it to you. So would you please stop blaming it on me?
I could see that happening once or twice, but it's happened multiple times now and in such a short span of time. I'm pretty sure that this is all deliberate.
I thought I told you that I would make your daughter's life at this school miserable.
So it really was you.
Do you see how much power and authority I have at this school now? I'm gonna do something even worse next time if you continue to upset me.
How much do you guys donate to the school again?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden? I told you, $10,000.
We're gonna donate $50,000 this year then.
What? You guys are poor. Did you hit your head or something? There's no point in trying to outdo us. My husband makes close to $250,000 a year.
So what? My family's company is worth $50 million.
What did you just say?
My husband is currently working for my father's company. He's on average salary right now because he's still learning his job.
Oh, I had no idea that your father owned such a huge company. Good for him.
Both my mother and father are alumni of Pearl High School. I'm also a graduate as well.
Oh, all of you guys went there?
I was actually planning on sending my daughter to a regular public school. It's just that my father really insisted on sending her to Pearl High School.
Oh, so that's why she's attending. Well, I hope we can get along better from now on.
I told my father everything that's been going on here. He went mental, Natalie. He's not going to forgive you.
No. Wait, how much does he know?
Oh, everything. He's also great friends with the principal. I'm pretty sure that they had a long conversation about you. I heard that your husband's company is business partners with my father's company too, huh?
No way. Is that really true?
My father was saying that he's gonna have to rethink who he does business with.
No! That can't be good! You've got to calm your father down now!
I doubt that's gonna be possible. He's a very passionate person and it's very hard to calm him down. He was also annoyed at how you were boasting about the amount of money you guys donate. That's why he decided to donate $50,000 this year.
That's just so much money! I was lying about the $10,000 anyway. We only donate $2,000.
So you managed to bribe the teachers with just that amount of money?
Of course not! They wouldn't have listened to me for such a measly amount of money. They only listened to me because I've blackmailed them.
Oh, wow. You really are the worst, aren't you?
Could you please just convince your father that it was just all a huge misunderstanding? We actually get along pretty well, right?
There's no reason for me to convince him, as it wasn't a misunderstanding. You were clearly trying to ruin me and my daughter's lives.
Okay, I admit that I was wrong. I'm sorry for everything that I did to you guys.
There's no need to apologize. I have no intention of forgiving you.
Wait, please don't be like that. Let's talk this out.
My daughter was left out of the school events and trips because she didn't receive the important documents and calendar dates. She missed out on a very precious experience and she was crying the other day because of it. She was having a great time at the school until that happened.
Who cares about school trips and events? My husband's company losing a business partner is a much bigger deal here.
Well, that has nothing to do with me now. It's up to my father to decide on what he wants to do about it.
I'm sure that you could convince him to continue business with my husband's company, though, right? Please, would you at least try?
No, I will not.
Then please give me an opportunity to talk to your father directly.
Do you really think the CEO of a $50 million company has time to talk to someone like you? I'm sure he would rather spend time with his granddaughter if he had that kind of time. There's also no point in you talking to him directly. I know that he's already made up his mind.
What have I done? My husband's gonna be so angry at me.
You'd be lucky if that's all that happens.
What am I gonna do if he asks me for a divorce? I can't live without him. This is all your fault.
No, this is all on you, Natalie. You only have yourself to blame for the mess that you're in.
I'm begging you to please help. My husband's company would probably go under if your father cuts them off. If that happens, we won't be able to send our daughter to Pearl High School either. That would be a huge disaster.
I feel sorry for your daughter, but maybe you guys aren't worthy enough to be part of this school. A regular public school might suit you guys better.
No. I want to keep my current lifestyle. I was finally living my dream. You can't ruin it.
Well, you ruined it for yourself then, didn't you? My father went ballistic after hearing that his granddaughter had missed out on some precious high school experiences. He was so mad that he ended up severing ties with Natalie's husband's company. Natalie and her husband ended up getting a divorce very soon after, too. Their daughter continued attending Pearl High School even after the divorce. But she never showed up at PTA meetings and was never to be seen in the neighborhood ever since. None of us know what happened to her. What I can say for sure is that my life is so much better without her now. I'm also really glad that my daughter seems to be enjoying school again. I hope she manages to graduate and find success in her career just like the rest of our family. I will do everything in my power to support her and make sure that she has a great high school life. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button. And why not leave us a comment in the comment section down below? We look forward to reading your thoughts. See you next time. So, you finally reached your 9 months. Now I guess it's impossible for you to ride a plane, huh? I guess you have no choice but to have the kid over there now. Over there? What do you mean by that? I mean that my work called me back all of a sudden. Wait, so you went back home all by yourself? You just left me all alone in another country? Well, I guess when you put it like that. Yes. Is this supposed to be a joke or something? You left your pregnant wife behind in France. Oh, come on, don't be like that. There was some serious trouble at work and I had no choice but to go back. I tried to tell you, but you were still sleeping when I left. But I had a plane to catch, so I had to go. Look, you were the one who wanted to take this trip in the first place. I told you that I was nervous traveling this far along, but you insisted that I go along with you. Well, I wanted our daughter to get a little overseas experience before she was born. What are you talking about? She can't even see what is going on around her. What is the point of that? But this way, she was still able to absorb some of those foreign nutrients. I have no idea if that is legit or not. But I feel like you are just trying to spin some kind of story so that I believe you. Well, just think of it this way. How many people get to give birth in a different country? This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. Plus, if she's born in France, she'll practically be French. She can have 2 passports. That's not how it even works in France. She'll still just be American. Wait, really? Yes! Plus, this is my first time having a kid. I wanted to do it with you. Just tell your job to handle it and get back here, please. I'm afraid I can't do that. They really need me here. You will just have to do your best giving birth by yourself over there. But I can't do that. I'm scared. Can't you get me a ticket back home? Look, Jenny, I know how you feel right now, okay? I really, really do. But for the sake of our kid, you can't be riding around on planes.
It's dangerous.
I can't believe this is happening. I should have never agreed to come on this trip with you in the first place. This whole thing was a mistake.
Oh, come on. Don't be so bitter. We were having fun exploring, weren't we?
Oh no. I thought I still had a few more days, but my water just broke right now.
Oh, wow. Are you serious? Well, then I guess that settles it. You are having the baby over there. Call the front desk of the hotel and tell them that you need someone to take you to the hospital.
I can't do this by myself. Get back here right this instant!
It'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm sure one of the hotel staff will be able to accompany you to the hospital. You aren't alone. Here, I will call the front desk and explain to them what is happening.
But why won't you come back and help me?
It isn't that I don't want to be there, but I have work. Anyway, the hotel person said that they would send someone to your room to help you out. Now I really have to get to the office, so I've got to go. I probably won't be able to respond to any messages or calls, by the way.
So I really have no other choice then. Can you at least message me back once you're done with work?
Sure thing. No problem.
I'm serious. Promise me that you will. Oh man, I bet the contractions are going to start soon. I'm so scared.
You have nothing to be worried about. Everything is going to be okay. I will be cheering you on from here, I promise. You can do this.
Oh man, what do I do? I'm freaking out right now. This is seriously not cool. I can't do this by myself. I need you back here. Please come back.
It'll be okay. But what you need to focus on now is making sure that that kid of ours comes out safe and healthy. You can do this. If not for yourself, then for the kid.
Well, that still doesn't make me feel any better. But I guess I will ask the hotel people to take me to the hospital so I can do this there. Embarrassingly, I needed the hotel staff's help to even get to the lobby. I was dreading when my contractions would begin. My name is Jenny, and I am 33 years old. My husband, who is 37 years old, really wanted to travel abroad and wouldn't stop pushing me to go with him. In the end, I gave in and the two of us went to France. But not long after we got here, my husband was suddenly called back to his office. He left me here all alone in a foreign country. I knew that I should have never agreed to come with him here. One of the hotel staff went with me to the hospital since I don't speak any French. She helped check me into the hospital and saw that I was taken care of there. Not long after that, the contractions began.
Hey, I get it. Your contractions have started. You don't need to keep texting me about it.
I don't think you do get it. It feels like my hips are being ripped in half like some kind of chicken wishbone.
Okay, that really sucks or whatever, but I don't see how constantly texting me about it is going to change anything.
Can you at least show a little more compassion to your wife as she is giving birth to your firstborn child? If you aren't going to be here in person to be with me, then I am going to make sure that you know what I'm feeling.
What is the purpose of that?
I don't know, Sam. Does it really matter? Can you just please tell me some nice things while I'm doing this?
Nice things. I can't really think of anything to say. Sorry.
Ugh, I can't believe you right now. Oh my god, how much longer am I going to have to deal with all of this pain? It hurts so much.
Well, quit telling me about it. It isn't like I can help you from here. Anyways, I'm getting pretty tired and might head to bed soon.
Oh wait, don't go. If you're finished with work, then can you please just come back here and be with me?
Are you crazy? Do you know how expensive same-day tickets to France would be right now? That isn't happening.
Well, then what am I supposed to do?
I don't know what you want me to say. Everyone knows that giving birth hurts.
You should have seen this coming and prepared for it better.
Do you think that's what I want to be hearing right now? You don't even know what it feels like.
You're right. I really have no clue. Probably feels like you're tearing a muscle or something, maybe. Oh, maybe like your muscles are going through a paper shredder or something?
Sam, stop. Seriously. You are really bad at this.
I just thought that maybe I could take your mind off the pain by imagining other painful things.
Okay, well, all it is doing is making me feel worse. You have no idea what I'm going through right now, and you're not even here to be with me.
Yeah, I sure lucked out not being a girl. That sounds like it would suck, honestly.
Why are you being such a jerk right now?
I'm just trying to keep the mood light so that things aren't so tough for you. Just breathe, okay? In and out. In and out.
Do you even care? Do you even really care that your wife is here all alone having your kid? As a father, don't you want to be here?
Well, with how often you are messaging about everything, it really is like I'm there. And I'm even saying things that I would if I were there, see? In and out. In and out. Keep breathing.
You're not helping. Oh, God, it hurts so badly.
Okay, well, I am just trying to help. But if you're just going to be mean to me, then maybe I will just go to bed. So there.
How could you do this to me, Sam? How could you just abandon me in another country 9 months pregnant? There I was in another country by myself. My husband told me that I would have to have this child all by myself. Who says that? I won't lie. I was very, very scared. Thankfully, I had an old friend in the city who was able to come to the hospital and be with me. The contractions got stronger and stronger, and it really did feel as if my hips were about to split in two. And then I gave birth. I don't think I'd ever gone through something so painful before. Both the physical giving birth and the stress of being in another country by myself made things very hard for me.
Hey, Jenny. You don't really even have to bother coming back home, you know.
What is that supposed to mean? What kind of message is that to send your wife the day that she gets out of the hospital?
Well, I read your messages, but I just don't really feel that we have much of a future together. You seem like you might resent me for this.
Oh, really? You think I might resent you for abandoning me in a foreign country 9 months pregnant and having my kid in a hospital where I couldn't understand what anyone was saying?
Exactly. I just don't think that you want to be with me anymore after this. So I've already gone ahead and started filling out the divorce paperwork.
What? Are you serious? Is that supposed to be a joke?
Of course not. I would never joke about this. But yeah, I think this relationship has run its course. You can take care of the kid yourself.
What are you talking about? This kid is yours too!
But I don't really want it. And besides, since you clearly don't want to be with me any longer, I think I'll just find someone else to marry.
What? You were the one saying that I don't want to be with you! You were the one who left me behind in France!
Really? I think you might be remembering it wrong. I just left because I felt like you didn't want to be with me anymore. I left you there so that you could have the privacy that you wanted.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm being very serious. Anyways, I should let you know that I've already gotten engaged to someone. She is a really rich heiress, and I think this could really go well for me.
So you're telling me that you found this girl and she agreed to marry you all in the span of a few days that you've been back? You can just tell me that you were having an affair.
No, I wasn't cheating. It was just a love at first sight kind of thing.
God, that is one of the most pathetic lies that I have ever heard. You dragged me halfway across the world while I was 9 months pregnant, left me behind, and made me have this baby all by myself. That really isn't how I remember it happening. But I do really applaud your imagination.
Do you really think I am in the mood to accept compliments from you right now, Sam?
Well, look, nothing is going to change the fact that you and I are getting divorced. And I seriously doubt that you will be well enough for a flight all the way back here so soon after giving birth.
You're right about that. I can't even work here.
Yeah, I guess you are going to have to find some way to support yourself now. Good luck with the whole single mom thing, though.
I'll make you regret this. I won't forgive you, Sam!
No, I really don't think I'll have any regrets. But have a nice life! Wow, Jenny, I'm really impressed. I never expected to see you on the cover of a magazine. Not only that, but you're working at a French company. I never knew you were good at learning languages.
Well, I was scouted to work at a company that handles overseas investments.
You were? Really? That's incredible.
I guess the scout heard of some of my work back in the States when I was working in finance over there. Actually, one of my old coworkers was already working in this company and put in a good word for me, I think. They were also really helpful in assisting me to find support and resources while living here.
But wow, I am just so impressed that you were basically scouted. That's incredible.
Yes, I never saw my life going this way. But I more or less snapped back into my old self once I started working again. And I've been climbing the corporate ranks here ever since.
Well, I guess I never really did ask what you did for a living, but good for you. Sounds like you were doing really great things over there. I've actually also been promoted to be the next company president here once the current one steps down.
Wow. Well, congrats on that. Can I help you with something?
Well, you are probably making quite a bit of money there now, right? So you can stop trying to press for me to pay alimony, right?
I take it that you got the letter from my lawyer.
I did. But where did he get all this proof that I was cheating on you from?
Well, that would be because I hired a really good PI to look into you. Did you really think you would get away marrying the daughter of your company's president so easily?
Oh, right.
Besides, you should be able to pay that in no time with a wife like her. I also am still expecting you to pay for child support.
Well, I don't really think of that kid as mine, so I don't think I have to do that.
Oh, really? Is that how you think this works? Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't mind me telling your new wife about how you left me pregnant overseas and told me to have and raise the kid on my own, right?
But look at how far you've come in spite of that. And look at me. I'm about to marry an heiress. Don't spoil this for me, okay? Besides, I seriously doubt that she would even believe a word you told her.
You think so? You mean even after I show her the results of the DNA tests I had done? I can't imagine that would be a good look for you. Especially when you are poised to take over a whole company. Not that it really matters since your company is just an affiliate of ours.
What do you mean?
I mean that my company is your parent company. And I should let you know that here at HQ, we see that you are barely making any profits. In fact, you're going to be closed down soon.
What? No. That can't be right. Can it?
It can be and is.
So then, you're being serious about this? Oh no. Well, if you know that much, then surely there must be something that you can do.
Are you really trying to ask me for help? Did you really forget what you did to me? What in the world makes you think that I would even lift a finger to help you after all that you put me through?
But I just thought you wanted to get rid of me.
Oh, please. It is obvious he was trying to get rid of who. Do you think I'm stupid?
Of course not.
And then you told me to raise our child all by myself?
You're right. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
You crushed me and made me feel like I had no one in the world. Although maybe I have to thank you too. Thanks to the situation you left me in, I had no other option but to work hard and make a life for myself here. For the sake of my child. Well, of course. That makes complete sense. I really didn't think that I would have been able to come this far on my own. And in a lot of ways, I did have help and got lucky many times. In fact, I'm going to become a section chief here pretty soon. Oh, wow. So they are promoting pretty quickly then. They are promoting because I work my butt off here every single day. As for you, you should probably look into finding a new job before your company comes crumbling down around you. I got it. You and I can get married again. Are you crazy? Of course I'm not doing that. What made you even think that would be a good idea? I've proven to myself that I can work and raise a kid all by myself. So then you're saying that I don't have to pay for child support after all? Oh, you're going to pay all right. I'll see to that. You're going to pay every month until this kid turns 18. Do you understand? You expect me to pay you for 18 years? What's the big deal? Surely you should have more than enough. Won't your heiress wife help you out? Well, the thing about her is that she never really learned how to save money. If I try and give her money to last her the month, she spends it all in a day. You don't even want to see my credit card bill since we've gotten married. Well, sounds like you really know how to pick them, huh? But don't worry, I'll cheer you on from here. You can do this! That's what I said to you. Oh, is it really? That happened so long ago, I must have forgotten. Please, you have to do something to save my company. That was supposed to be my future. I won't lift a single finger to do anything for you, Sam. This is how the free market works. The companies that don't make money fall behind until they fall apart. But you're working at HQ. Surely you can do something. Say something to someone. Maybe I could, but I don't think I will, actually. By the way, remember when we got divorced because you forged my signature on all the paperwork while I was here? I think my lawyer might have mentioned pursuing action regarding that, too. Oh, no. I just saw that part of his letter. Oh, no, this is really, really bad. Please, I'm sorry. Just forgive me. No chance. And the fact that you didn't even notice that part till now shows what an idiot you are. I am going to make you regret what you did to me. I regret it already. I regret everything, I promise. Just please, do something. You have to help me. No. If you want to talk to me, you will have to go through my lawyer. I'm blocking you. After that, Sam was also charged with fraud for his forged divorce papers and was forced to pay a fine. It wasn't long after that his company went under. As part of a relocating initiative, HQ found a new job for Sam as a janitor in our Wyoming branch office. Now he works that job just to afford his alimony and child support. Not long after that, I received my promotion. I don't really see much point in going back to the States and still feel that I owe this company so much for helping me to survive one of the darkest times of my life. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time.